Episode 7. Episode 6 is being reshot. Fucked up the audio. Fucked up the camera. Didn't get the wide angle. Couldn't go Marvel. We're gonna get it done. The work's being done. Welcome back. Rise and Loss. Episode 7. Volume 7. Addiction versus tool. Do you know the difference? Can you spot the difference? What is an addiction? It's basically anything that someone uses or does habitually, consistently, diligently. And the addiction end of it, the way we know the word as a negative, addicts, fiends. We see self-destruction. We consider them to be, society considers them to be lesser than. Now you look at tools. Well, what are tools? We're still talking about quote unquote drugs. The Western world is booming with pain management. Go to your auntie, your uncle, your mama, your grandma in them house and go in their cabinet. Go in their medicine cabinet. How many prescription bottles is there? I don't give a f about what it is or how many prescription bottles is there. But that'll be seen as a tool until someone's using a narcotic or a barbiturate too much, it consumes them, and now the same addiction that they always had is now labeled an addiction. It's no longer a tool. But under pain management, they're gonna get you turned out on every drug possible. So I'm gonna look directly at marijuana because a lot of people came at me in the comments. This is very interesting. Saying, how could they take me serious if I smoke weed? How could I be talking about diligence, consistency, work, load, and effort if I smoke weed? Well, again, observing in real time the difference between an addiction and the usage of a tool. Not only is the beautiful ganja legal, thank you, New York. Not only is it legal, but we know where we come from to a degree. You know, it's up out here now. They're trying to give us rat poison. It's fentanyl on the weed. Don't smoke that shit from the out there. But if you trust your plug, you trust your source, you can get friendly with some growers, you know what the you're smoking. Riddle me this, Batman. How many of y'all know the ingredients list of any of the shit that came from any of these companies? It's culturally accepted to be an addict and a fiend if your doctor put their signature on the deal. It's culturally inappropriate if you don't subscribe to that style of medicating and you go out of your way to find possibly the substance, whether it be a psychoactive substance, whether it be lightly psychoactive substance like marijuana, something that allows you to perceive yourself in real time from a different lens. Engage with reality in a way that benefits you on your path to personal success and/or greatness. The individual has to come to terms with what their reality is. I'm not going to tell you what you are. You have to accept reality on reality's terms. You know if what you do and what you use consumes you night and day. You know if what you do and what you use stops you from having normal relationships, stops you from having friendships, stops you from maintaining a job. At that point, truth is, there was a disinformation campaign on marijuana that was started by good old Uncle Sam. Do your research. I'm not getting all the details. So that's not what the episode's about. That's not the I'm here for. I'm not a history teacher. But again, y'all got computers, y'all got phones. Do your research. Why do you think start calling weed dope so long ago? But they wasn't calling the shit from the doctors dope. The fuck was we talking about? Parents nodding off at the fucking dinner table and shit. Roxy and oxyed up. Sorry, Billy. Be the same parent when they wake up from they. I don't want you hanging out with them niggas and they smoking that dope. I don't know why Billy's dad was racist. So again, do you observe yourself in real time from a lens that is honest for who you are, how life works for you as an individual, how you interact with reality as an individual? Or do you still feel compelled and forced because of societal norms that you have to pretend to assimilate, that you have to pretend to accept ways and methods that you know don't work for you? You can let everyone around you tell you who you are, how you are, and why. Or you could go out of your fucking way to cancel that noise, say that noise, tell all the motherfuckers something the hard way, because it's hard pill season, and recognize that you have to live in this wretched world for you. And once you are truly living for you as an individual, having a why internally that keeps you holding on, pushing through, seeing through, you're going to care less and less with the people that still don't even know what their purpose on the board is. Why would I care about the opinions of the meek and the weak? And I'm not talking about physically weak and infirm. I'm talking about the weak of mind and the weak of spirit. So let's not get this confused. You big bully, you a bully. Nah. No. The true weak. Those that choose to employ tactics of a weak mind and those that harbor weak spirits. We are all living in glass houses to some degree. That's why I go out of my way to not hide who I am, how I am, or what, because at some point, didn't I just give whoever digs deep enough and far enough the ammunition to put me in a corner? Because I have fear and doubt around whether society will accept me as I am. That's when we go back to the hard way. You know when they're going to pretend you care? When they pretend that they care about you as an individual? When the that you do or go through on a personal level impacts their day. If you were a potential jumper on the bridge, now pretend they care. You don't care, you're just mad because the traffic stop. People don't care until it's impacting them in real time. So you have to stop caring about the opinions of the meek and the weak. Or care all you want about the opinions of those that don't care for you or care about you. See where that takes you. Better yet, observe where it's already taken you. It's the game of life. Play or don't. Be free or don't. It's your choice. I'm just here to spectate, commentate, narrate in my Morgan Freeman voice. As I smoke weed to keep myself level. This is level. This is level. Says it a second time out loud to confirm itself. So again, there's a lot of addiction in this country. I only talk about drugs. I don't need to get into money. I don't need to get into sex. I don't need to get... Addiction is addiction. To some degree, every human being has an addiction. Many have been taught to shame the devils they walk with. Well, if you're living in the shadows for that long, something else emerges out that. It ain't you no more. But choices, addiction or tool. You have to choose your path cautiously, carefully, and stop implicitly trusting people. Observe, stay critical, use your noodle, or don't.
Yeah, you just tell me what to do. This mother hopping on screen, try to tell me to better my life. I can't be
But until next time, this is the Rise of the Laws. I'm Kid Works, and don't nobody give a about your feelings. So do you, boo-boo, like, subscribe, comment, and tell a friend I have not left YouTube. I'm building a castle upon all the dead false prophets. Hit the bell. Hit